Hello friends, I hope you all are doing good. So in this lecture, I'll be discussing the first question of my data science end semester examination. So let's begin. So the first question is, data science is a multidisciplinary field that integrates concepts from various domains such as computer science, statistics, machine learning, and data analysis. With this in mind, we have to answer the following questions. The first part says explain the two primary paradigms of data research, that is hypothesis driven and data driven, providing examples for each. And the second part is describe the different types of data commonly encountered in data science: structured, unstructured, quantitative, and then categorical data and big data. And we have to give an example for each type of this data. And then we'll the in the third part it is identify and explain at least three common sources or formats of data and discuss their relevance to data science application. So let's begin. So I have already written the answer. Multidisciplinary field that brings together concepts from computer science, statistics, machine learning, and data analysis to understand and extract insights from the ever increasing amounts of data is known as data science. So we basically brings the common concepts from the field of computer science, statistics, and the machine learning and data analysis to understand the concept behind the data science. The two paradigms of data research are hypothesis driven and data driven. So in hypothesis driven, we already have a problem, and now we have to figure out what kind of data do we need to help solve it. So let's understand this through example. Suppose I want to find out that how many runs in a calendar year Rohit Sharma makes by playing cricket. So for this kind of hypothesis, I basically need the total matches Rohit Sharma played in a particular year, the total runs, the total balls faced, the man of the matches award he got, and the runs he scored, how many innings he's not out, in how many innings he's out. So basically we have the problem, and now we need the data according to our problem. So this is hypothesis driven. And in data driven, we have already some data, and now we have to figure out some problems by which, by the help of data, we can solve that problem. Suppose you have a data of a student scoring marks in his five subjects: Hindi, English, Math, Science, and Social. So basically, you have the data, and now you can find out the maximum marks he got in subject, the total percentage he got, the find out the particular average of his marks, and the all the academic questions we can make from it. So this is from the first part. The heart of data science is to always ask questions, always be curious about the world, what we can learn from this data, and what actions can we take once we find whatever it is we are looking for. Now moving to the second part, the different types of data. So the first type is structured data, the data that has predefined structures, example tables, spreadsheets, or relational databases. Basically the data which is in the structured form, like we proper have the heading of the data which is given, like the age of a particular person, the height of a particular person, and so on. And the second one is unstructured data, data with no predefined structure, comes in any size or form, cannot be easily stored in tables, example blobs of text, images, audio. So basically that data which you cannot store in a table. Suppose you have a FIR of a particular person registering his complaint, so that type of data can come under unstructured data. Now moving on to quantitative data. Basically this type of data is a numerical data from which you can find out some patterns, or basically you can solve any mathematical problem like the height of a person, the weight of a person, etc. Now moving to the next, which is categorical data. Data So categorical data is the data that can be labeled or divided into groups. Basically, we can divide the data in particular groups. That example is race, sex, hair color, etc. Now we see what is big data. So massive data sets or data that contains greater variety arriving in increasing volumes and with ever higher velocity cannot fit into memory of a single machine. So basically the big amount of data, like the memory is shortened, like even the machine which will perform the different data operations, that machine cannot store that massive data. So these kind of data is known as big data. The memory of the machine cannot fit that data in a single shot. So moving forward to the third part, which is the common sources and formats of data. So the common sources and formats of data are CSV, the comma separated value file, and the XML, then SQL and JSON and protocol buffers. So basically, these are the common data formats in which we can get our data science, in which we can get our data. The JSON, which store the data in the form of a Java object, and the XML, which store the data in relatable manner. In comma separated values, we have basically data in the Excel sheet. And now we'll see the data sources from where we can get the data to perform any operation. So the company's data, the data we get from government, and the academic data of a particular student, and then web scraping, etc. So guys, this is all from the first question. I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.